My name is Progress Effiong, a Nigerian gospel music artist. I come from Akwa Ibom State, your local government area to be precise. I started singing in 1998 when I joined the Sunday school choir of the Apostolic Church at the WU Assembly. I can't remember very well. And I got inspired into music by, seeing my dad play the guitar every evening at home. I grew up seeing him do that, and he still does it till today. And over time, I decided to join the choir in my local church, the Apostolic Church Sunday School Choir, or what you would call the kids' choir now. And that was in 1998. And I also picked interest in playing musical instruments. The first instrument I started playing was the guitar, because I grew up seeing my dad do that every evening. He doesn't miss. So I started playing piano as well in 1999 in my local church. I can remember an incident that happened. The first time I ever touched the piano was on a Saturday morning when we went for what we used to call cleanup on Saturday mornings in church. And there was this old piano that they kept at the back of the church. It wasn't useful anymore, but you could just go stand there and you pump it. It was this kind of manual organ. You just pump it and it would bring out some sound. So from singing in the kids choir, or what you would call Sunday school choir, I developed interest in playing piano and started learning how to play piano. As a matter of fact, nobody taught me how to do that, but I was taught how to sing by our choir masters. Having been in the church choir for a long time, singing classical music, I partook in singing at different Sunday school rallies, doing different activities that kids were doing. My whole interest was, all about music, and most of the things that were happening in church that time. We formed a group, an a cappella group back then. Would sing with a few of my friends without any musical accompaniment, and I started picking interest, in singing with other people who were not really my church members, and that's how I joined an interdenominational choir that was called Spirit Life Choir back then. When I got into the university, I had to, play everything on the low about my music. I really didn't take it so much as a career then, because I had to focus in reading my books, and I had a whole lot of other things to do with my life. 2010, I went into learning how to produce music, and as at that time, I started, writing my own songs, singing my own songs, because it was good to grow up singing people's songs, people like Don Mon, then in church when we were kids during Sunday school rallies. But I knew that I could write songs, so I decided to take it more seriously than just, having a kind of head knowledge of, writing songs. So I started writing songs, and next step is to record your own songs, and which of course I eventually knew how to record songs by myself, having undergone training in music production. And it was in 2013 that I released my first song, the Worship Medley. In 2014, I released another song, Amanam, which was like a big song for me, and that was a big break because a lot of people started hearing me for the first time through that song. So over the years, from 1998, it's over 21 years now, it's been a whole long journey of good experiences, and the ones I perceived were bad experiences, but they're actually not really bad experiences, because that was God taking me through a process, and God was teaching me a whole lot of things in the process. I have faced rejection, I have been ridiculed, as a graduate. Taking music as a career has not really been a popular thing in this part of the world. So the courage to go into music as a career, a lot of people ridiculed me, a lot of people laughed at me, and I have actually really faced a whole lot of rejection. But it's been a long journey of mixed experiences, meeting different people, being helped by God, being helped by man as well, and I have been on great platforms with the likes of Ron Kennedy. I mean, a man I grew up watching him sing on TV. I've had the privilege to be on the same platform with them, and the likes of Nathaniel Bassey, Eben, mention them, Frank Edwards, Steve Crown, Joe Praise, all the big names that you can mention in Nigeria. We're only just starting. I'm only just starting, and the future is really great. From the blues, actually, I emerged, and God helped me, and many people helped me. It's been an interesting journey so far, and I can't wait for what this is about to become in the future.